Welcome to Psychic Flow Radio Podcast. I am April Roane, and I am blessed to have you here with me at this time. Please follow us at aprilroane.com. You can find us on Facebook and follow #Spirit Posse. Get comfortable, get situated, because Spirit is about to speak. As many of you know, I love doing things my way, or technically, Spirit's way. And this week is no different. I actually am not going to be pulling any cards this week, as many of you have been following this weekly energy forecast. There have been weeks where I've pulled one card for the energy of the week. The last few I've been pulling week daily. So I decided, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I just am not feeling the cards this week, which is great because oracle cards are nothing more than additional divine information, shedding light on specifics. And going into this new week of July 6th through July 12th, 2020, #the year of blessings, #Spirit Posse, I thought it was just really great to let Spirit lead the way. When we get out of the way, when we show up, and allow Spirit to lead us, we will always find that we will end up exactly where we need to be. And it's often exactly where we want to be when we get out of the way. So welcome to this week's energy forecast. I am April Roane. And yes, we are rolling right into this very weird, very different July. I know that we just celebrated independence this past weekend, and I have to be honest because it is my podcast and Spirit is all about honesty. This 4th of July didn't feel celebratory. And I think where we are as a nation, this is beyond government. This is beyond politics. We are at a point where we as a species are suffering. As a nation, a lot of things aren't making sense. There are populations, part of the population that is being or are being ignored. There is behavior that is being tolerated. There is an uprising. It's happening everywhere. But guys, remember, first and foremost, as above and so below, it's going to happen inside first. So yes, this week brings us right into the energy of an uprising within us. And if you are going to sleep through your own uprising, if you're going to ignore your own uprising, if you're going to hide from your own uprising, there is nothing more than any one of us can do. So in true fashion of Spirit Posse and Old Souls, we're not backing down from an uprising. It is part of our spiritual awakening. It is part of the art of allowing. It is part of us just simply being who we are. From the very first breath, we were already a part of an evolutionary process. And so this week of the 6th through the 12th, it's about the bigger picture. Don't break it down into days. Let's open it up into opportunities. What are our opportunities, not just this week, but in this moment? It is 2:34 p.m. on Florida time. On July 6th, I'm recording it. Right now, you guys aren't listening to it live because Anchor doesn't go live, but you could be listening to this via Anchor, via YouTube, you could be coming in on this message divinely halfway through the week. But nonetheless, Spirit is speaking. And I love that because, guys, Spirit speaks all the time. And if we're not willing to show up for our own uprising, we're often not willing to show up to listen to what Spirit has to say. So in this moment, perfect time to share a breath. If you guys are following this weekly forecast, it's turning into a little bit of a podcast, psychic podcast right now. You know, I always love to share a breath with you. Why? Because you are where you're at on your path, real time, meaning you are listening to this in the only space that's been created for you, where spirit is completely focused through you, divine manifesting at its best. And if our breath is spirit, then it is incumbent upon us to share it with one another. So take a moment and breathe in with me. Breathe in. Breathe into this body that you are temporarily using. Hold that breath. Let this body absorb what it needs. Get out of the way. Open your mouth and exhale. Let go. Become one with this vessel, this vehicle, and exhale with it. Let go of control. You know, I find a lot of us old souls have problems with control. If you're not worrying about it, who's going to worry about it? We have to worry about it for the sake of survival. No, we don't. It's often because older souls don't know what it's like to let go. So I say we have to practice something that we don't know in order to know it. So breathe in, breathing in, inhaling. That's the practice of receiving. Holding that breath is the practice of allowing, and letting go. Exhale. Exhale is the practice of releasing, of letting go, no matter what our feelings are, our fears, our joys. Exhale to let go of the extra, the garbage, the junk. That's why I say inhaling the moment, inhaling our self, as it thunders, love, holding that breath, hold it. Allowing the self, the mind, the body, the soul to come together. And then exhale. Dump that junk. Get rid of it. We don't need to lug around the extra weight. Trust me. I think our biggest problem is not in what's going on around us. Our biggest problem is that we don't know how to experience what's going on within us. And guys, if you're gonna snooze, you're gonna lose. Don't lose out on this lifetime. You know, old souls are those that have been here before, not your first rodeo. And so I tell you, if you have awareness right now, if you know something bigger's going on, that means it's even more prevalent for you to allow the unfolding. I think our biggest strength is not in doing, but our biggest strength is in pulling back and allowing. And right now, with so much chaos, with so much conflict, I think the path of least resistance is falling gently into our hands. And it is in our power to choose where we allow that magic to happen. So let go, let spirit, let source, and let love, let live. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this week. I hope you enjoyed that little breathing, that little channeling. Join me tonight on Rogue Talk Radio. Yep. If you guys just simply go to Rogue Talk Radio on Facebook, or just go to my Facebook page. It's a public post. You could click that Blog Talk link. The chat room will be open. I will be taking your calls 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live. In fact, I'm going to read that number to you. I think I have it. I hope I have it. Let's see here. But yes, you could call in. This is the second live that I will be doing. The first one was pretty cool. It's 2 hours of taking your calls and your messages in the chat room and letting spirit respond. All cards will be included, including my new Moonology deck from Yasmin Boland and the new Spiritual Animal Oracle deck from Colette Baron Reed. I'm going to use those tonight. And I'm also giving away, check this out, Any reading purchased in the month of July will get a free entry to win your own Moonology deck. Yep, bought two, so I'm gonna give away one for free. Any reading purchased, and just to give back to you guys, all readings are 44% off with coupon code FREEDOM, capital letters, FREEDOM at aprilroane.com, breathewithapril.com. Just go to the readings page, select your reading, and then schedule it. You can schedule it right there at my time that is available. I know a lot of people are like, but what you have available is not what I have available. Well then, honey, you may have to take your lunch break early, or you may have to take your lunch break, period. All right. The number you're going to call tonight is 323-870-3877. Please be patient. There are a lot of people calling in, but it is on blogtalkradio.com. It's the Rift Radio Network, RIFT. And you will join Sheila and Kirby with guest me. And I'm excited. Broadcast, it is a paranormal show, but gosh, everything we don't understand or know is paranormal. I will see you guys tonight, 9 o'clock online. I think I might even go live from Facebook. Anywho.
Oh, thank you.
I hope I have it. Let's see here. 323-870-3877. Please be patient. There are a lot of people calling in, but it is on blogtalkradio.com. It's the Rift Radio Network, RIFT. And you will join Sheila and Kirby with guest me. And I'm excited. Broadcast, it is a paranormal show, but gosh, everything we don't understand or know is paranormal. I will see you guys tonight. As always, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your world. And I welcome you and invite you to be a part of mine. Visit me at aprilroane.com or breathewithapril.com and allow me to continue to inspire your journey one step at a time. And technically, to my Spirit Posse members, remember, we are lifting humanity one heart at a time. Today, may this heart be yours.